Welcome back to Even More Useless Information. I'm Mark.
I'm Jason.
And we've got some exciting movie news for you. Got a couple of people, blast from the past, we might say. Haley Joel Osment, movie news.
Wait, what was the last movie he was in?
It might have been Secondhand Lions. No, he's been in movies in the last few years.
Oh,
Just not big movies. Secondhand Lions is amazing. It has Michael Caine and some other guy.
So memorable, we don't even know who the hell is in it.
You put me on the spot, dude. I didn't plan on talking about that movie.
Moving on.
Anyway, he's going to be in a modern-day retelling of Frankenstein.
One of the many Frankenstein projects that are in the works right now.
Indeed. And secondly, Carrie Ann Moss. Remember her? She was in the Matrix movies.
She was the chick that was dressed in all black tight leather. And
Word.
she was also in Memento, too.
She was in Memento, and so was Joey Pants. But she's going to be in the second Silent Hill movie. Silent Hill Revelation.
Ooh.
Coming to you soon.
Great.
I know.
Very exciting.
Very exciting.
The RZA is the latest to join Dwayne Johnson and Channing Tatum in G.I. Joe, the sequel.
Oh.
Made by the guy who directed Justin Bieber Never Say Never. The guy's name is John Chu. That's the director, by the way.
You know...
The RZA will portray a martial arts maestro known as Blind Master who in the past trained Joe Commandos, Snake Eyes, and Jinx.
Yay! I was not a huge fan of the first one.
I didn't hate the first one. I thought it was kind of fun.
I didn't hate it. That's
I
a
thought
good way
Stephen Sommers did a fine job with it. He was alright.
Yeah.
He was fine. He made The Mummy.
So, Aromascope. Heard of that?
I have. They want to do scratch and sniff movies
for Spy Kids. Spy Kids all the time in the world. The next Spy Kids movie will include Aromavision.
Did you know that Jeremy Piven is in Spy Kids 4?
No.
Yep, he is. For real. For real.
Huh. But Aromavision, apparently when you go in, you're passed out these little cards, and in certain scenes it tells you which one to scratch, and then you smell it. It seems.
How the hell are you going to do that in a movie in the dark?
The specifics are beyond me because I'm never going to go and see it. Anyway, use your imagination or go and see it yourself if you really want to know.
Very, very special.
Yes.
Both critically and commercially unsuccessful Green Lantern, Warner Brothers is looking to do a sequel.
Already.
I
know.
Of course, there's a notion that the announcement of planning a sequel is just a PR move to help take the negative spin off the first film, which is still in theaters.
Go see it.
Assuming the sequel is moving forward, are you interested in seeing it?
No. I'll rent the first one someday.
Yeah, I bet the special effects are pretty awesome.
So, here's some Hobbit news. We've been bringing you updates about who's going to be in it. Here's two people that are not going to be in it. Viggo Mortensen and Liv Tyler are both not going to be in The Hobbit. Yeah, they weren't in The Hobbit the book, so they don't need to be in The Hobbit the movie. Although that hasn't stopped Peter Jackson before.
Nope. That's okay. We'll forgive you, Peter Jackson.
And my last bit of news, Darren Aronofsky's next project, he hopes, Noah's Ark movie, he hopes to get a $130 million budget for it.
Really? He walked away from the Wolverine to do Noah's Ark?
I think so. He might actually have another movie in the works, but as his next big project, it's going to be his first huge budget movie. And, I like his work, generally speaking, so I'm curious as to how he's going to do it. He claims that it's not going to have a lot of religious connotations, which is strange because it's straight out of the Bible. But I digress.
Universal is preparing for a sequel for, get ready, Fast 5. They're going to call it Fast 6 or whatever.
Fast and Furious 6, next Memorial Day weekend.
It's got a release date of May 24th, 2013. Pretty exciting.
Yay.
As we've been talking about sequels and potentially unexciting sequels that we are not feeling, how about the useless sequel news of the week? So, Toy Story 3 appeared to have the perfect ending of the Toy Story franchise. I think we all can agree that it was very well done, quite emotional, just like regular Pixar movies. So, Pixar breathed life into Toy Story again with the short that was in front of Cars 2. Well, Tom Hanks confirmed that Toy Story 4 does exist.
You know, I hope they use the story that was rumored for the third one, where Buzz Lightyear gets recalled, and the other toys go and try to get him back. That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I know it takes years to make a Pixar film. I'm a little bit torn about this.
Yeah, I don't see the need because they did end it very well. It should have been done. They should go and make The Incredibles 2 instead.
Yeah, they've needed to do that for a long time.
Yeah.
More on Brad Bird and The Incredibles later.
Yes.
Right. Box office numbers from last week. We had Cars 2 coming in at number 1 with $66.1 million. Bad Teacher came in at number 2 with a surprising $31.6 million. That's a lot more than I thought it would make opening.
Nice.
3 days, yeah. Green Lantern, top $18 million. Yeah. Super 8 came in at number 4 with another $12 million. And Mr. Popper's Penguins came in at number 5 with $10.1 million.
I wonder how close to that $300 million they spent on Green Lantern they are.
Yeah, they're pretty far away from that. But surprisingly enough, Pirates 4 has grossed almost $1 billion worldwide. So, yes, we can expect a Pirates 5.
Did you hear that they're remaking War Games? Like the original 1983 movie, they're going to make a new one.
Oh, with Matthew Broderick?
Well, if he's in it, he's not going to play the same role.
It'd be a lot cooler if he did.
But yes, it is the Matthew Broderick one. Ali Sheedy, too. That'd be cool to see them both back. They could be like the parents this time. Anyway.
Video releases of this week, we had Lord of the Rings, the extended edition on Blu-ray.
Word.
Kind of excited to see it.
Me too.
Yep. Other honorable mention, Sucker Punch.
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh, I was going to say, Zathura.
Oh, yeah. That was like Jumanji,
yeah,
but not, right?
Except it was way better than Jumanji. Jumanji, it doesn't hold up well, my friends.
Didn't Jon Favreau direct that?
Jon Favreau directed Zathura. Yes, that is correct.
Cool.
It is one of his earliest movies, if not his first directorial movie.
I recently watched Iron Man 2, another Jon Favreau movie. It didn't suck as much as I thought it would. It just wasn't as much fun as the first one. I felt like they tried to cram too much shit in the movie.
Definitely.
But that's okay.
And
that's okay.
Blu-ray release news as opposed to an actual release. Jurassic Park Trilogy!
Yay.
Coming to Blu-ray October 25th this year.
Cool.
Wonder if Spielberg changed some shit.
You know, I'd kind of rather see the Indiana Jones trilogy versus Jurassic Park. Well, I guess it's a quad trilogy now.
It's a trilogy, sir.
I just want Raiders.
I choose
Raiders of the Lost Ark on Blu-ray, I'm fine. That movie
that's-
was fantastic.
That's the one I'm buying. I don't plan on buying the set there.
Oh, come on, man. Temple of Doom, when Molaram reaches in and pulls that dude's heart out.
Yeah, but I got that on DVD, and if it looked better, I mean, if it was more clear, it would look worse.
So George Lucas said that he was going through a divorce when he helped come up with the story
Yeah.
for it. So it's like he was getting his heart ripped
Pretty
out.
literal.
All right, yeah.
So over the last week, I saw True Grit and the Adjustment Bureau.
And how was True Grit?
True Grit was good. It had some great dialogue. That's actually what made the movie. It could have been a play for, whatever reason. But the Adjustment Bureau was okay. It needed to be a lot grittier. It's a Philip K. Dick book, and
Paul Greengrass directed this, right?
you know what? I don't even know.
Matt Damon. I think that's what they did.
Well, Matt Damon was in
that
it.
was the post-born Paul Greengrass.
But-
I think.
Yeah, it was.
No, maybe it was Green Zone. Maybe that's what that was.
Green Zone was the one that he directed.
Yeah.
That was
Never mind. No Paul
a year and a
Greengrass.
half ago. But anyway, it was an okay movie, but it was just like, it needed to be a little darker. It was kind of like a light and fluffy movie, which is weird for the subject matter.
I'm not sold on Matt Damon as an action star. I'm just not.
It's not that actiony. This is not really an action movie.
Okay.
He does a little bit of running, but yeah, that's bad.
The most awesome running I've seen lately, trailer-wise, Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol, Tom Cruise. This is directed by Brad Bird, who brought you The Incredibles, as we mentioned
And
earlier.
Iron Giant.
And Iron Giant,
Yeah.
This is Brad Bird's first attempt at directing a live-action film. It looks freaking awesome. I can't wait. I wish it was coming out, like, tomorrow.
It does. I'm very psyched about this one myself.
It looks awesome. And it's got Tom Cruise. I like Tom Cruise. Don't hate on the man. He's a lot of fun. Actually, I watched Night and Day. It didn't suck either.
I liked Night and Day. It was a lot of fun.
Yep. Yeah, I think it only made like $70 million.
It's fine. It was a
It was
great
fun.
movie.
You know, it was fun. Cameron Diaz is mildly annoying, but
Yeah, you know.
she always
so
is.
is Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he's a good action star, though. Talk
Yeah.
about an action star. Tom Cruise is pretty badass.
Oh, speaking of more useless remakes, Footloose. There's a new Footloose coming out. The trailer looks awful.
And Zac Efron is the
my
dude
God.
in it, right?
Yeah, he's
God.
no Kevin Bacon.
Nobody is the Bacon.
They're also remaking The Crow with Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing.
It's like, what's up, Hollywood?
Yeah. Review I have to share with you. I saw Cars 2 the other day, not in 3D, but in digital.
Cool.
It didn't suck as much as I thought. Actually, I will give lots of credit to Roger Ebert for this. I read his review, and I was I was very intrigued by the story. I am.
Did he
Based
insist
on
that
his
you see
review.
it in 2D instead of 3D?
He absolutely did.
He's very against 3D.
He did. And I took his advice and did not do that. Cars 2, it was fun. Think about, you as your childhood. You're playing with these cool action figure cars, yeah. It was more like that. So you got
Nice.
spy cars, you got explosions. Owen Wilson was not the main character in this, really. It was really more Michael Caine.
Nice.
And it was more James Bondish, a little bit action. It was kind of cool. It didn't suck as much as I thought. It's not going to be Pixar's finest by any means, but it was well done. It was fun.
Excellent.
Decent.
And the last trailer I have a mention of, I think I mentioned it once before, but Apollo 18.
Oh, I saw the trailer for that too.
It looks so silly.
It looks bad.
It's
It
kind
really
of
does.
like Paranormal Activity or the Blair Witch Project
On
in
the-
space.
On the moon.
They're on the moon. Apparently, Apollo 18, which
Secret space mission.
it was covered up by the government because of what happened. It's a lost film footage movie. Apparently, some weird things are attacking the Americans when they land on the moon in Apollo 18.
Hence why we've never known about any missions going back to the moon.
Yeah, big cover up. Big cover up.
And
It's true.
could be, well, they shut down SETI.
Yep, that was for money.
Yep. Well,
Not
no.
because the aliens or whatever.
Well, you never know. They said we found 1,200 new planets this year.
Nice.
So they shut down
And we
all-
lost one.
Yeah. Now an ice ball. It always was. We just now know about it. Cool. That's all I have for this week.
Definitely.
Like us on Facebook.
Follow us on Twitter.
Become a fan. We love all you guys. Strike back with your comments, please.
Yes, let us know what you think of any movies that you've seen.
Mark will be seeing Transformers 3 tonight with the crew, so I'm
In
anxiously
3D!
anxiously awaiting the review. Should be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know next time.
I hope it doesn't suck as much as Transformers 2.
That would be hard. Plus, it's like less than 2 hours long. It's like 40 minutes shorter than the last one. So, that'll help.
Anything helps.
Less of it is more. Thank you for watching.